So this janitor, right? Dude's just about to wipe the blackboard when he sees MIT's advanced Fourier equation on it. Now let me tell you, not many people can solve that, like literally. But this dude, he barely blinked, picked up the chalk, and solved that thing like it was nothing. The professor, straight up shocked.
This is correct. Who did this? Jack?
Wasn't me.
Nimish?
No way.
So the professor's losing it and decides to start a special class, right? And guess what? The whole class shows up. Everyone's waiting for this genius to show themselves, but nobody admits to it. So the professor writes an even harder problem on the board, one that's been messing with math geeks for 2 years. And Jack, he doesn't even realize what's happening because let's be real, this dude just got out of jail for assaulting a cop and fighting. So yeah, genius and troublemaker all in one. Jack walks into the class, sees the new problem, and without even thinking, just grabs the chalk and starts writing. The professor sees this and is like, wait, what? Is he just messing around? Almost called security to drag the guy out. But then, the correct answer shows up on the board again. Boom. The professor's mind blown. It's not a student solving this, it's a janitor who hasn't been to school in ages. And he solves a 2-year research problem in like, what, 5 minutes? The professor finally tracks Jack down, but guess what? He's in court. And dude's just schooled the lawyer like he knows the law better than the lawyer. Why? Because a few years back, he memorized the whole Constitution. The lawyer? Speechless. Then, the judge pulls up Jack's rap sheet. Assault in May 1993, theft in June 1993, impersonating a cop in September 1993. But this guy? Every time he's used the law to get out, the professor's shocked by his past, but honestly, feels bad for him. Jack's an orphan, had a rough childhood, was abused by his foster family, and that's what made him so rebellious. When he saw the kids who used to bully him, he went straight up and punched them out. For him, fighting, super easy. Now he needs $50,000 bail to get out, and guess what? He's broke, looking at jail time. But then, the professor shows up like out of nowhere. He doesn't care about Jack's attitude. He lays down 2 conditions. First, you gotta study math with me every week. Second, you have to see a therapist once a week. If Jack agrees, the professor will pay the bail. Jack's not happy about it, but he's got no choice. So he finally nods and says, all right, I'll do it. From that moment on, Jack goes from being a street punk to being the right-hand man of a top college professor. Life turned around. The game changed.